ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामने गौरतुसे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। So we welcome everyone for today's discussion on Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the manual of life. So today we are discussing from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, first chapter and verse number 4. Today we'll be discussing. Uh, so we discussed verse number 3. पश्यतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्य महतीं क्षमुं व्यूढां द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येण धीमता. So Duryodhana, he approached Acharya Dronacharya, he approaches him, and uh, after seeing the military phalanx very nicely arranged by the son of Drupad Maharaj, Drishtadyumna, who was a very intelligent disciple of Dronacharya, Duryodhana experienced some kind of fear, and that's why he is addressing Dronacharya in that fearful attitude and trying to point out the mistake of Dronacharya. And in this way, he wants to make Dronacharya as well as Bhishma is also present nearby. So, although he is addressing to Dronacharya, but he is also addressing indirectly to all the other soldiers, specifically Bhishma, that now they should not become lenient in fighting. Now they should uh, not have any kind of affection for the Pandavas. Otherwise, that will lead a defeat to them. So in this way, Duryodhana will now try to analyze the military strength, some of the great warriors of Pandava's army, just to make the soldiers and Maharathis of his own party more careful, so that they may not become relaxed, they may not become careless or lenient in fighting. That's why, with this purpose, now Duryodhana will speak about the military arrangement of Pandavas, and also after that he will try to explain the military strength of his own party, just to give the encouragement to all the soldiers present on his side. So in this verse, Duryodhana is telling to Dronacharya, addressing to Dronacharya and Bhishma, everyone, he is informing the military strength of Pandavas. अत्र सूरा महेश्वासा भीमार्जुन समायुधि युयुधानो विराटस्य द्रुपदस्य महारथा. Here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna, great fighters like Yuyudhan, Virat and Drupad. Atra Sura Mahesh Asa. Atra, here. Where? Here. He is pointing towards Pandava's army. In the previous verse, he is pointing. He is saying, Pashyatam Panduputranam. Just behold the great army of Panduputranam, Pandavas. So now in this verse, he says, Atra Sura. Atra means in this army, Sura means great heroes are present. Atra Sura Maha Ishu Asha. Maha Ishu Asha means mighty bowman, very expert. In the army of Pandavas, there are many expert heroes, many expert bowmen who are very expert in releasing arrows. Mantra Santantra Visharada, very expert in chanting mantras and using weapons, yantras. They are very expert. And all of them, these heroes, Suras, they are equal in fighting with Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi. Bhima Arjuna Sama, equal in fighting with Bhima and Arjuna. Because every one of them, they knew the uh, heroic uh, potential, the great potential of Bhima and Arjuna. Bhima was very, very powerful, expert, very powerful. Bhima had a strength of 10,000 elephants. That means Bhima could fight alone with 10,000 elephants. Just imagine. Is it possible for any human being? It is extraordinary, extraordinary strength. Nobody can even imagine. Also, uh, even if you come to know, suppose if nowadays if you come to know that there is a human being who can fight with one elephant, so it will be a great astonishment. But Bhima had the power of 10,000 elephants. Just see. And Arjuna, of course, Arjuna was great archer. When Arjuna released his arrows, it never got failed. That was the fame of Arjuna. And Arjuna was great warrior, very brave. So that's why Duryodhana is mentioning the name of Bhima and Arjuna. He says, not only Bhima and Arjuna, these two are challenges for us, but my dear Acharya, my dear Bhishma Pitama, there are many other heroes who are equal in fighting with Bhima Arjuna. Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi. They are equal in fighting with Bhima and Arjuna. Are few names he is mentioning. Yuyudhano Viratasya Drupadasya Maharatha. Just like Yuyudhan, Virat, and Drupad Maharaj. These are some of the names of great fighters. Maharatha means great fighter. Uh, Vanarathi, Ekarathi. Ekarathi, Duirathi, Atirathi, Maharathi. Ekarathi means one who can fight with one charioteer. Suppose Ekarathi means he can only fight with another Rathi, one more charioteer. And Duirathi means a warrior who can simultaneously fight with two charioteers, uh, two officers, you can see. And Atirathi means more than two. And Maharathi means more than thousands of chariots. Uh, Such a Maharathi, such great fighter, a great fighter who can fight alone with thousands of Rathis simultaneously. That is Maharathi. So they are also very great fighters. It's very difficult. So Yudhan, Virat, and Drupad, these are few names, and there are many others. Like Abhimanyu was also, and Pandavas, Arjuna, Bhima, and so many others. They were Maharathis. So Duryodhana is mentioning their names. So, and purport Srila Prabhupada writes, even though Drishtadyumna was not a very important obstacle in the face of Dronacharya's very great power in the military art, there were many others who were causes of fear. They are mentioned by Duryodhana as great stumbling blocks on the path of victory because each and every one of them was as formidable as Bhima and Arjuna. He knew the strength of Bhima and Arjuna and thus he compared the others with them. So that's why he is comparing. So in the previous verse, we see that Duryodhana is telling that your intelligent disciple, Drishtadyumna, the son of Drupada, you knew that he is going to kill you, but still you gave him all the intelligence. You revealed all the military strength. And he is standing in front of us. He has arranged such a nice military phalanx. So this was your mistake. So Dronachar might have said, even if I have given the military training to Drishtadyumna, but he is not so powerful. I can easily handle him. You don't worry. Although he is very intelligent, I have taught him everything, but don't underestimate my power. I can handle him very well. After all, he is my disciple. I am Guru. So that is why Duryodhana could understand that Dronacharya is not at all afraid of this Drishtadyumna. So now in this verse, fourth verse, he's telling that not just Drishtadyumna, but there are many others, great heroes. So Dronacharya might say, yes, I know there are many other great heroes also, but don't worry, they are also not so powerful. So Duryodhana is telling there are many other great heroes, and their strength is equal, as good as Bhima. They are as good as Bhima and Arjuna. Uh, so that is why it is very much required that all of you become very careful in fighting. Do not become lenient. So that is the intention of Duryodhana. He was a great diplomat. So this is diplomacy. If you want to inspire someone to work very hard, so you have to be diplomatic. Otherwise, you cannot inspire. These company people, they use all these things, these techniques. So in order to inspire people to work hard, sometimes they give this gifts, allurements. Sometimes they give bonus. Sometimes they allure them with positions, profiles. They manufacture so many different kinds of profiles. Sometimes they give promotion, but there is only the promotion is only in terms of profile, but there is no promotion in terms of salary. Salary they will increase only 500,000 rupees, but they will give, now you are senior such and such manager. The person becomes very happy. Oh, now I'm senior manager. He thinks I have been promoted, but he doesn't know he's befooled. So this is all diplomacy. Company people, they use all this kind of diplomacy. Sometimes they make them fearful also. So Duryodhana is using this tactic. He's trying to make the army of soldiers, or not fighters, great warriors, Drona, Bhishma. He's trying to make them fearful, little bit fearful, so that they can use all their potentials. They may not become careless. That's why he's telling there are many heroes like Bhima and Arjuna. So this is one reason. Another reason, Bhima is Duryodhana is himself very much afraid. As soon as he saw the military phalanx of Pandavas, he becomes fearful. And he was especially fearful of Bhima. Arjuna also, but not so much. But Bhima, he was very fearful because he knew Duryodhana very well. He knew that if I am at all, if I am going to be defeated or killed, it is only Bhima who can kill me. That's why he, first of all, he remembers the name Bhima. Bhim Arjuna Samayudhi. They are all these great soldiers. They are equal in strength, like Bhima and Arjuna. So that proves that Duryodhana was especially fearful of Bhima. That he could understand. That's why he's taking the name of Bhima and trying to create fearfulness in the hearts of his own armies. That there are great soldiers who are as powerful as Bhima, because Bhima is very powerful. He is the only person who can kill me. So, uh, in this way, he is mentioning the name of few Maharathis and explaining them as Atrashura, great Maharathis. Then in the next verse, he says, Drishtaketushchikitana Kasirajasya Viryavan Urujit Kunti Bhojasya Sabyasya Narapungava. There are also great heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chikitana, Kasiraj, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja, and Saibya. He is mentioning other names also. In the previous verse, he stated the names of Yuyudhan, Virat, and Drupad, who all are Maharathi. Now he says there are others like Drishtaketu, Shikitana, Kasirajas, Shaviryavan. Viryavan means very, very powerful. A person who is very much potent, who has great potential, great strength. He is known as Virvan. And Purijit Kunti Bhojasya, Saibhyasya, Narapungama. So this Purijit, Kunti Bhoja, and Saibhya, they are Narapungavaha. Narapungavaha means best among the human beings, or hero in human society. Pungavaha means leader or best. leader or best, you can say. Narpungavaha means they are the best of leaders of the human beings. So that is their greatest strength. So he is mentioning the name of other few great Maharathis just to create the awareness that all of us should know who all have come to fight against us in this battlefield. There is just see, there is Drishtaketu is standing there. And are you seeing Chikitana is there, Kasiraj is there, Purujit, Kunti, Bhoja, Saibya. They all are famous as best of the human beings. Maharathis, Veeravan, very potent in fighting. So don't take it lightly. He's showing, he's practically he's showing by hands. Just see, there is Drishtaketus. So all those. And then he will finally say, these are the name of great fighters which I am showing you, who are standing in front. But there are many others who are just waiting behind. He will state later on. Then he says, Yudha Manyusha Vikranta Uttamaja Shaviryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyasya Sarva Eva Maharatha. There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamaja, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. Next he says, Yudhamanyu and Vikranta. Vikranta means very powerful. There is Yudhamanyu is standing there. And Uttamaja, Veeravan. Veeravan means very powerful. And he is a son of, and there are Saubhadro, son of Subhadra. Subhadra, the sister of Krishna Balaram, and wife of Arjuna. So Subhadra, being the mother, that's why he is telling the name of this great fighter with the name of Subhadra. Saubhadro is there, son of Mother Subhadra. And because she is sister of Krishna Balram, so she is also great, very great. And her husband Arjuna is also very great. So combined together, they have their son. He must be very great. He is also very great Maharathi. And Draupadeyas, the sons of Draupadi, five sons of Draupadi, they are also very great personalities. Sarva Eva Maharatha. All these names which I have mentioned, they are standing in front with with complete eagerness, full enthusiasm. They are fully enthusiastic to attack on us. So all these warriors, they are great chariot fighters. Each one of them had the potential to fight alone with thousands of chariots. That is the meaning of Maharatha. This is in plural sense. Maharatha means each and every one of them were Maharatha. So in this way, till verse number 6, from verse number 3 to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. In these four verses, Duryodhana just gave the hint, indication by citing few names of great Maharathis. He is telling to Dronacharya, Bhishma, and others also, trying to make them very careful. And in order to make them careful, he is creating some kind of fear in the heart. But after he has explained he has just informed about some of the great chariot warriors, fighters from the side of Pandavas, Duryodhana could understand that other soldiers, other warriors who are present on my side, they may not become so fearful that they may decide to give up fighting. So in order to encourage them, now from verse number 7 to 11, Duryodhana will start speaking about the uh, special qualities of special warriors who are present on his side. So that will start from tomorrow. Okay. So thank you very much. If there are any questions, so you can ask. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, very nice.
तो अब तक मैंने कुछ 650 पेज लिख दिए।
Oh,
ठीक
इस
है।
क्लासेस से